Number 1. When is a table of specifications required in test standardization? A. When norms are developed. B. When test items are planned circa when a tryout test is needed. D. When test results are to be interpreted. The correct answer is letter D. When test results are to be interpreted. Number 2. Teacher claims that the primary duty is to teach and so shuns from requests of community leaders to participate in community activities for education purposes. Based on the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers, as the teacher is right. A. No, a teacher is expected to provide leadership and initiative to actively participate in community movements for community improvement. B. Yes, she must devote all her time to teaching and preparing for teaching. Circa yes, one of the expected to do only that thing that she can do. D. No, a teacher must participate in a community activities and bring her students along. The correct answer is letter A. No, a teacher is expected to provide leadership and initiative to actively participate in community movements for community improvement. Number 3. On the philosophical foundations of the curriculum, what is the role of the teachers according to progressivists such as John Dewey? A. Promoting student competence. B. Assisting learners to think circa advancing democratic living. D. Catalyzing due social change. The correct answer is letter B. Assisting learners to think. Number 4. Why do you think it is important to administer retest and post-test to the learners in today's learning facilitation process? A. To determine how much learning has been impacted by the institutional delivery through obtained score difference. B. Because it is part of competent of the grading system circa in order to have variety of assessment modalities. D. So that the learners will be forced to pay attention during instruction delivery. The correct answer is letter A. To determine how much learning has been impacted by the institutional delivery through obtained score difference. Number 5. Global literacy addresses the following issues, except A. Patriotism. B. Globalization circa multiculturalism. D. Diversity and social justice. The correct answer is letter A. Patriotism. Number 6. Research is now integrated in the curriculum for K-12. What is the least significance of research-based pedagogy? A. Research supplements teachers' background of the subject matter. B. Research updates trends and information. Circa research brings about new discoveries in the bodies of knowledge. D. Research serves as compliance to fulfill the course curriculum. The correct answer is letter D. Research serves as compliance to fulfill the course curriculum. Number 7. Among the components of language, which consists of vocabulary and how concepts expressed through words. A. Phonology. B. Pragmatics circa semantics. D. Grammar. The correct answer is letter circa semantics. Number 8. How will you check the narrative assessment of the students that contains statements which are entirely opposite of intended right values because he based it on his actual experience? A. You cannot question his life experiences, therefore, just focus on grammatical structure and style instead. B. He has support and justify his argument with the strong theoretical basis circa you give him low grades for showing his inability to master the competence intended for values education as an effective based discipline. D. Analyze his reasons and try to redirect his values based on moral standards, sending him notes and talking with him personally about it. The correct answer is letter D. Analyze his reasons and try to redirect his values based on moral standards, sending him notes and talking with him personally about it. Number 9. During deliberation of graduating honor students, the faculty members decided to declare student A to be the class salutatorian over student B based computation of grades. However, it was found out that there was an error in the computation. Days after the deliberation and finalization, would this be reconciled? A. Just remain silent with the flaws and error in the computation as it may cause bigger chaos and issue against the school. B. Go with the decision, anyway it underwent deliberation and had a quorum. Circa as per protocol any decision during the deliberation cannot be changed anymore. D. Correct the error and re-deliberate the case and declare whoever turns out to deserve the merit. The correct answer is letter D. Correct the error and re-deliberate the case and declare whoever turns out to deserve the merit. Number 10. Which is the best strategy in integrating eco-literacy in the curriculum through powerful instruction? A. Conducting an action plan for the scheduled nature protection project. B. Role-playing on the role of school in preserving and protecting the environment circa researching on data that show the current status of our global environment. D. Presentation of environment situations or scenarios as culminating activity followed by interaction discussions. The correct answer is letter D. Presentation of environment situations or scenarios as culminating activity followed by interaction discussions.
Number 11. As a student teacher, you will go through guided mentored classroom teaching. What does guided mentored classroom teaching mean? A. Your cooperating who is sage on stage will teach you on what to do. B. You will have a mentor as guide on the side. C. You will depend entirely on your cooperating teacher. D. You are entirely on our own to apply everything that you have learned. The correct answer is letter A. Your cooperating who is sage on stage will teach you on what to do. Number 12. After each field of study episode you are tasked to write a reflection journal. What is the best item to include when you write this? A. Learnings and insights gained in the episodes. B. Pictures of the performance of the students. C. Detailed daily observations. D. Important words in the lesson. The correct answer is letter A. Learnings and insights gained in the episodes. Number 13. What kind of thinking skills is developed through teacher Susan narrowing down from many possible causes about e.g. the EDSA revolution for a single best thought on the main reason for this momentous event? A. Convergent thinking. B. Flexible thinking. C. Fluent thinking. D. Original thinking. The correct answer is letter A. Convergent thinking. Number 14. In order to present a significant event in history, what would be the most effective way of presenting it that would make it more exciting and fun-filling learning and attainment? A. Buzz session. B. Carousel discussion. C. Graffiti wall. D. Tableau. The correct answer is letter D. Tableau. Number 15. whose curriculum development model begins with determining the objectives and ends with evaluating effectiveness? A. Olivia's. B. Tyler's. C. Wheeler's. D. Taba's. The correct answer is letter D. Taba's. Number 16. In longitudinal experimental study, when twins were born, they were separated and brought to different opposite environments. When they turned 18, they meet again. It became apparent that they behaved different. One is refined, while the other was rough. Which support findings? A. Environments shapes up the kind of character of person. B. The society carries its function of reshaping a person's habit through enculturation. C. Parents should have responsibilities of molding their children on the right values. D. Heredity makes up a person. The correct answer is letter A. Environments shapes up the kind of character of person. Number 17. In terms of giving feedback, it is imperative for facilitators to immediately retrieve results of corrected worksheets and formative assessments, including necessary comments, suggestions, and needed support. What is the rationale behind this? A. For the learners to have their scores kept and recorded as evidence of what they would get as final grade. B. For the learners to reflect on their learning retention and less mastered competencies as basis for possible remediation and intervention before proceeding to the next phase of learning. C. For the teachers to have immediate compilation of the scores in the record. D. For the teachers to avoid backlog of assessments to be checked before proceeding to the next phase of learning. The correct answer is letter B. For the learners to reflect on their learning retention and less mastered competencies as basis for possible remediation and intervention before proceeding to the next phase of learning. Number 18. What does the baby do during the closing years of babyhood which manifest progress in effective intelligence? A. Recognize friends from stranger. B. Respond to the childlike language. C. Shows different emotions. D. Carry out forgotten. The correct answer is letter C. Shows different emotions. Number 19. According to research, which practice can enhance a positive classroom atmosphere? 1. Use students' first names in class more. 2. Risk more personal self-disclosures which help your students see you as a real person. 3. Have one-on-one conversation about the things that are happening in your student's life. A. 2 and 3. B. 1 only. Century 1 and 3. D. 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is letter circa 1 and 3. Number 20. The teacher instills to the students the Filipino value of respect to the elderly, that is, shown the provision of spaces in the building, granting of discounts, privileges, and prioritizing them in the grocery stores and LRT stations. What literacy is being implied? A. Social literacy. B. Financial literacy. C. Multicultural literacy. D. Eco-literacy. The correct answer is letter A. Social literacy.